Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Thank you to all of you who are already tuned in for today's stream. I hope you're doing well. I'm back again with another stream. Today we're going to be racing in the Oulton, which is a special community event hosted by Damien Cross Racing. 100 minutes around Oulton Park. We're gonna be in a GT4 class, and this is the multi-class race with GT4s and MX-5s. I'm super excited. This is going to be my first ever 100-minute race. The longest race I've done before this was 45 minutes IMSA races. And so it's going to be a good test of my endurance skills. And there's no better way to test this in a environment where I will be with other sim racing YouTube people, as well as just friends of Damien Cross's channel, which is a great bunch of people. So shout out to Damien Cross. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel, Damien Cross Racing. And I'm in just chatting mode because I'm just waiting for the password to enter the event. It's still possible to join the event, by the way, guys. You have to go to Damien's Discord, which you can find through his channel. That's it. I'm just gonna hang out like this for a little bit whilst I figure out how I can enter the session. The credentials should be coming in soon to enter, and yeah. Let me know how you guys are doing. How's your weekend going so far? Hey, Random Helmet. How you doing, buddy? Yes, time to do some racing. It's been a little while. I haven't been very active lately. It's been a busy month, so I'm super excited for this. Session should be going live in a minute, as I can see from Damien's Discord, so we're just going to be waiting a moment here for the hosted race to pop up. And then we'll pop right in. We're gonna be in the Mercedes AMG GT4 today. I've done a little bit of practice, not much, but it's a 100-minute race, so it's gonna be all about consistency, and I'm probably gonna be kind of learning the combination as I go, because I really didn't have much time to practice. So let's see how it goes. That is right. Apologies. That is right, Random Helmet. Yeah. It's still not live though, so we're just waiting for the host to set it live, and then we should be able to join. The session will start with a practice session, followed by 2 laps of quali, followed by the race. I'm not exactly sure how long the practice session will be. Probably half an hour. So yeah. I'm looking at the hosted sessions right now. It should pop up any moment. What have you guys been racing this week? Tell me about how your races are going this week, guys. How's everything doing in terms of iRating and safety rating? Oh, here it is. The Oulton. We're gonna have to do a little bit of a update. As I don't have all the content up to date, which is required for this event, so we're gonna get this done quickly. LMP2 Sebring, nice. That sounds really, really great. I also saw that the LMP3s are at Suzuka this week, which is also a really, really interesting combination. I might do some ranked races after the Oulton if I'm feeling the energy for it. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And I was eyeing either GT3s at Oulton Park. Obviously, that's quite efficient because I'm already racing at Oulton Park for this special event, so I know the track quite well and I can transition quite easily. But I was also looking at the Ferrari Challenge at Zandvoort, which looks like a very interesting combination as well. So we'll see after after the special event. Alright, everyone. We're joining the session now. And again, guys, if you want to join this race, you still can. You have to head over to Damien's Discord. We can switch over to our desktop view now. Oh wow! Okay, is that in a team? Or are you doing that solo? And I see, by the way, already several friends of the channel here in the drivers list. Shout out Yeshel Yunus, member of my Discord channel as well. Neil Q Todd, SimRacer65. Check out his channel. Shout out Neil Todd. Daniel Merchant as well, and of course the host for today, Damien Cross Racing. Big shout out. Strength of field is looking very challenging. Some very highly rated drivers here today, so it's definitely gonna be a very interesting race. I definitely feel like the underdog coming into this today. Having not practiced much, having not raced much lately. But it's okay, we're here to enjoy first and foremost. So let's get on track and do a bit of practice. It looks like, okay, so the session is gonna be 30 minutes of practice, 10 minutes of qualify, and then 1 hour and 40-minute race. Who are you, Random Helmet? Just so that I know exactly, I can put a name to a username. Let me know. For some reason my Nvidia filters don't want to work, which is really annoying because I'm back to this orange looking game. I don't know why it's telling me that it's not supported, because this has always worked before. But I guess we don't really have a choice. Let's get on track and do a bit of practice. Also,
the track temperature is decreasing. It's now 22 Celsius.
Oh, that is bloody loud. Let's oh, okay, cool. Yeshel, that's good, man. Okay, and I can actually call you by name now. Cool. Let's no, I need options, sound, enable voice chat, push to talk. We're good. Hello everyone, how's everybody doing today?
What are you doing here?
Let's see how it goes.
What are you driving, Lorenzo?
I am in GT4 class, Mercedes. You?
I am in MX-5. I did the draw on stream a little while ago and it chose the MX-5.
How many MX-5s do we have so far? Can we see that?
At least 6. I can't see so far.
Oh, that's really good. Really good.
I think the GT4s will be slightly more popular, but as long as there's... Sorry, I had to slow down because we had SimRacer65 holding me up in his GT4, sorry. Yeah, as long as we have some MX-5, we're alright.
So it looks like the classes are quite balanced.
Can we all punt Damien Cross off, please? Like in the MX-5, or just give him a little bump draft?
And
How will you know which one's me?
By the way, my overlays are not working, guys, because it looks like
I know your livery.
the payment to to Race Labs has not gone through, so I'm fixing that right now so that I can actually turn on my overlays. Sorry about this, guys, just give me a sec. And I should be able to fix this in a moment. I have some issue paying Race Lab every month for some reason. Still trying to sort out my overlays, guys. Just one sec. Let's see. Yeah, nothing because of that issue with my payment of.
How are we all doing?
All good, mate. All good.
Hello, Ian. How you doing, mate?
Not too bad, thank you. Not too bad.
Of Streamlabs.
Suppose I better get calling
It's
across
not
and put
working.
on track now, right?
Can we all appreciate the Yorkshire Tea livery in the BMW GT4, please?
It sounds like you need something, you need to be dunked, mate.
Yeah, nice digestive chocolate would be nice.
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
I was thinking tyre barrier.
Almost there, guys.
I mean, if there's a custard cream waiting there, yeah, why not?
New fastest lap for Todd. 139.87.
Have to love a good custard cream every now and again, right?
You do, mate. Yeah, you do.
Fastest lap for Jan. 135.86.
Alright. Now, overlays should be fixed. Let's see. Layouts. There we go. Yeah, the payment went through. We have Race Labs again. Now I need to make sure that my overlays are set up correctly because I'm going to need multiclass overlays for this. So I'm actually going to make a quick copy of this. I'm going to be making a quick copy of this overlay and making a multiclass version of it. Also with a fuel calculator because I think I might need that during the race. Let's see what we got in our race overlay. So it is set for multiclass already, but indeed I am missing a fuel calculator, so let's put that in. Alright. Okay, there we have it. We should be good. This is now all set up correctly. And yeah, should be no problems now. We're ready to get on track and start doing a little bit of practice finally. After all these little issues with our overlays, let's try and do this. By the way, can we change setups for quali, or is it fixed all the way through?
Are you in the GT4, did you say? In which case it's the quali is set to be the sprint fixed, and then the race is set to be endurance.
Okay, clear. And all that changes automatically.
In theory,
Okay, clear. Thanks, mate.
Its exit is clear.
Oi, ciao, Alex. How's it going, mate? I see you're in my class, which is always great. Neil Cutod also in my class, Daniel Merchant as well, Andrew Walker, of course, as well. All friends of the channel as well, guys. Really, really nice to be on track on a Saturday afternoon with all of you. Let's make it a good one. My goal for today is literally just to try and not crash for 100 minutes, which is gonna be a challenge.
I've just gone on like a roof cam on my car, and it actually says let's make a proper roof on top. I never realised that on the livery.
Sorry.
In which GT4 are you in today, Alex? Nice. Yeah, I have the McLaren as well, but I find the Mercedes just a bit more stable as a drive, like a bit more reliable. It feels a little bit more planted, also, especially under braking. I feel like with this car you can brake pretty hard and it really stays stable.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
I do really like with the McLaren as well. I've won a couple of races with that car actually. Did almost a whole season in it. But yeah, I feel like the Mercedes is just easier to drive. Yeah, I think, Alex, that in general, the Mercedes kind of tends to be like the meta for GT4. From what I've seen, it kind of seems to be the most popular one in officials, in most GT4 official races. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's down to personal preference, setups, tracks as well.
P4.
Andrew, are you racing in virtual reality, sir?
No, my headset was, it's there, but they didn't want to sort it for me, so.
Not to worry, mate. I'm really glad that you've come in along anyway.
Yeah, hopefully my dad will run and grab it. If not, I'll just get it Monday. Probably wouldn't have been able to race the VR anyway, it's just do those setup time.
Let's not forget, this is a multi-class race. Oh, I went way too deep there, I need to brake earlier. Which means we're gonna have to be careful. We're in the faster class car today. Slower class is MX-5. From what I've heard, we're about 10 seconds a lap faster. And the whole point with the multi-class, of course, is for the faster class cars, so that's me, to make sure that we get around the slower class cars in a safe manner. The slower class cars are supposed to hold their line and stick to their racing line.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
And then if you're faster, you just kinda gotta go around them. So it's a little bit of a game of chess. It's gonna be challenging here to pass. It's a relatively narrow track, but I think that will also make it a lot of fun. Oh, that's a really good point, Alex. Thank you for reminding me of that. That's a really, really good point. Really glad you mentioned it. Would not wanna get a penalty to ruin my race. I always miss the apex on the second one there. That's not great. Let's actually do what Alex said and test out the pit entry. Okay, so the cones are right.
Watch the speed limit in the pits. Box in, 2,
3,
1,
2,
box down.
right here.
Cones are right around the corner from the entry, so it should be fine.
Intake 6 cleared, don't cross the white line.
We'll do one or two more run-throughs before the race starts.
You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
Also, I just realized I have no idea whether this is a
Car in front's lap time is a
rolling start
1:37.31.
or standing start. If it's a standing start, I might have to figure out how to launch this car because I've never had a standing start in this, but I think it's most likely going to be a rolling start. Is it rolling start or standing?
The guy ahead's last lap time is a 1:37.41.
Rolling start.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Oh, you could have made it a little bit, give it a bit more edge.
Sorry, dude. Sorry, Andrew. Sorry.
Nah, I could have went off a little more. It's all good. I don't know how we got a 4X because I didn't get damage.
That was a good lap.
P7.
I'm going to be breaking some records for that. I can't stop.
That's not the line there, mate.
I'm definitely one of the
Privilege,
Go
mate.
right.
I get to use the Joker lap.
slower guys here today. But that's fine by me because it's a long race.
Can't park there, sir.
Yes, what a truly enjoyable drive this car at this track, by the way. Really, really enjoying that.
It was kind of funny watching the back end get really loose doing that.
We're gonna get our first taste of a multi-class pass here.
Car on your
Car
left.
left. Clear left.
Clear.
Pretty straightforward. My gear was too high coming out there though.
That was your fastest lap of the
That's your
session.
best lap in this session. Sector 1 is 0.28 off the pace. Sector 2 is
Oh, how was
0.47
wide there.
off the pace.
37.4.
0.9 off the pace.
Looks like the other drivers are around the 37 mark as well. So that's not too bad. I thought I would be worse considering a little practice I did.
Car on your
Clear
left.
left. Clear left.
Clear.
Oh, that section is so good when you get it right. Oh, yes. So excited to get on track, guys. For those of you who just joined me, by the way, on this stream, today we're racing in a special event hosted by sim racing content creator and friend of my channel as well, Damien Cross Racing. Shout out Damien Cross, make sure you check out his channel. And the link's in the description, by the way.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
And
P4.
it's the Oulton, a special multi-class community race
Right side.
Clear right.
Clear.
with GT4 class, which I am participating in, and Mazda
I don't
MX-5.
think it cost you too much time there, Lorenzo.
No, that was good, that was good.
5 minutes left.
And yeah, 100-minute race. My first ever 100-minute race. It's gonna be a challenge for me to stay concentrated for so long. But first and foremost, it's a fun race between online sim racing bots, so I'm super excited for that. In my class, it looks like we're gonna be 9 cars for now. People can still join all the way up until the beginning of the race. Oh yes, that was clean. That was clean.
Hello.
Gained alpha second in that sector.
BB.
How's it going? Still sleeping.
What car are you in
36.8.
today, mate?
P5. That's your fastest lap today. You've just done
Yeah,
a
and
137.48.
Oh, that's way too much grass.
Clear,
Okay.
cut the course. You'll have to slow down
Same here,
and give up
same
the
here.
time gained.
You need to give back the time gained.
Looking forward to seeing your bumper go all the way up front.
At the moment, it's Fleming you got to watch, mate. He's quickest.
I should have joined the marker field.
We would have mauled you, mate. We'd have mauled you.
I mean, I got Alex in mine.
Let's try another pit entry. Just to be prepared. Just in case. Oh, that was deep. please let me know in chat, guys, if you think that changing tires... Okay, I think that was good.
2, 5, 3, 2.
Let me know in chat, guys, if you think that changing tires is going to be worth it for this race. I'm not sure how many pit stops this is going to be.
2 minutes.
Over 100 minutes.
Looks clear.
It could be one pit stop. Is it gonna be 1 or 2 pit stops, Alex? Do you know? Okay, 1. Okay, then maybe we don't take tires. Let's see. Oh, I was going a bit too fast there. We can leave tires unchecked. Okay, clear, Alex. Thank you. Thank you for the info. That's really helpful. Let's do that then.
Yellow flag.
Left
On
side.
your left. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
Checker flags out. P5.
Oh, looks like the practice session is over.
That's the end of the session. P5.
Okay, we're moving on to quali now, guys. 2 quali laps, 9 GT4 cars, and about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Mazdas. So that's actually a really nice balance. Different setup for the quali session. So we were just practicing on the endurance setup. We're now
Exit's clear. Watch
in the
white
sprint
line.
fixed
We've got
setup.
2 laps. Let's get this done.
Let's see what we can do. Ooh, almost lost it. I need to remember I'm on cold tires again. You can get a little bit of oversteer there when the tires are warm to rotate the car. It helps, but right now maybe it's better to avoid that. I'm very inconsistent in that corner that I just did.
Green flag, green flag.
Ooh, again a little bit too much oversteer. I need to watch out.
Okay, here comes your first.
I'm not
lap.
gonna be crossing the line with top speed, so that's already not a great thing for my quali lap, but let's just give it our best. Lots of very quick guys in my class, by the way, so Yeah, this is gonna be tough. This is going to be tough. Oh, I'm going too wide a little bit. Not great there with the oversteer again. I went a little bit too deep in the corner. I just missed my braking marker because I was trying not to hit the grass on the right. That's better. You want to be full gas after the first apex. So that's kind of the rule of thumb there. Let's see what we managed. I have no idea. Could be 38, could be 39. 37.3, not bad.
Pole position.
That's provisional pole. Obviously, that's not going to last for very long as the other drivers come through and get their laps done. Let's get another lap in, and then I think I'm gonna go pee because I want to make sure my bladder is empty before I have to drive for 100 minutes straight. If you know, you know. We avoided all that oversteer that I had before here, so we're definitely going to be getting a little bit of time. I feel like I was a little bit slow through the chicane as well, so... Definitely gained some good time there. Let's see if we can maintain it. It's slowly dropping now. Unfortunately, we lost a little bit of time through there. We did get a better exit here, so we might be able to gain a little something, which might actually be enough to beat Daniel.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
We did manage to beat Daniel by a very, very small margin. And then Andrew Walker, of course, taking pole position. But not bad. Looks like Daniel and I are like very close. Alright, before the race starts, guys, I'm just gonna hit the toilet. I'll be right back.
I really don't like the idea of being in a Damien Cross baby sandwich.
Okay, guys, I'm back. All right. Oh fuck! I'm just dropping stuff in the background. Okay. Hey Sylvie. Cheers, buddy. Good luck with it, and let me know how it goes. I'm sure you will love it, man. I still use the exact same setup to this day. Where racing should be starting in a minute, guys. We're about to kick off the Old Town. I'm very excited, guys. Let's do this. I'm glad to hear that, man.
I really don't want to start on pole. I was hoping Alex would put it on.
What are you racing? Which series are you racing on at the moment?
Oh, yeah, sure. Gutted to hear that, mate. Does that put you right at the back?
Alex starting at the back, of course, because he's just way too quick. So I guess making it a bit of a challenge for himself to fight his way through the field. I'm sure that within the first 15 minutes of the race he will be first.
No idea where I just found that laptop.
Glad you did though, John.
That's the end of the session. P4.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna be starting in P4, guys. Let's get on track.
Okay, everyone, I want to thank you all for coming along for the 2024 Old Ton. It's been great to have you guys here, and so many familiar names, especially people who watch YouTube. I want to thank you all for coming along. What I hope to be an annual thing. The Old Ton for 2025, who knows what it's going to look like. For this round, it's great to have cars in both classes. It looks like a really competitive field. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Be careful on the rolling start. 100 minutes. There's no need to try and win it in the first one. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, just go for it, have fun, and I'll see you guys on the finish line.
Thanks, mate. Thank you for hosting. Have fun, everyone, and good luck.
I'm just hoping this is fuel and tires every stop.
Damo, just a quick question. Would you like pictures from this event?
Mate, your pictures are so awesome, I would do anything to have the pictures from this event.
No worries, mate. Just shoot me a message after the race and I'll sort it out for you.
Good lad. Are you alright to grab the replay file, or do you need me to do that?
That sounds great.
Nah, it's fine, mate. I've got a load of storage, so I can take the full replay, mate. No worries.
Let's see. So we have 3 Porsches,
Legend, mate.
2
I'm sure everyone would want to see those,
Beamers,
so that's fantastic.
2 Mercs, and 1 one McLaren. So actually quite a nicely spread out GT4 pack in terms of manufacturers. That's very, very nice to see.
The track temp is...
As always, guys, I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you are, please consider leaving a like if you're on YouTube, and if you're on Twitch, please consider following.
He's in the pit.
I'm starting from the pit.
Catch stop 5.
Oh, you little bugger.
Just for fun.
I suppose I'd better do the pole position thing then.
Expectations.
Maybe we'll just go really, really slow, and then when you come out the pits, you'll still be in the front.
We're right behind
all of you are past me.
Daniel Merchant.
About to
Well,
go green.
hopefully
Stay
he doesn't come
focused.
past me during the race. I'll see you at the end, mate.
We have the outside line for turn 1, which is not great.
John,
Oh.
I'm going to go on green, mate.
We're about to go live here at the Oulton, guys.
Green flag,
Go, go,
green
go.
flag. The pace
Oh.
car is in.
We had a pretty good launch. We're gonna tuck in behind Andrew.
Try and stick to the track here, John. What are you doing, man?
Alright, 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 alright. That was a pretty good start, guys. We need to be careful here, this is a delicate part.
Alex!
All good. Oh, we got an off track, unfortunately. That was harsh. Is that annoying ass Oulton Park off track?
Start's okay.
Let's keep it away from the grass. Little bit of understeer there.
I was going on green, but kept getting the good old mute.
But we already managed to overtake David Clasper on the start. We had a very, very good launch. So that's great to see. Let's see where they break here. Close to the 100. Not bad. Andrew and David ahead are very, very quick, so we could easily see them disappear into the distance anytime now. I need to downshift twice there. David Clasper behind, 3.2k rated driver, is gonna be no joke to try and keep him behind, so we're just gonna have to really do our best here, stay concentrated, try and stay as close to Daniel Merchant ahead as much as possible.
You're now in third.
P3.
I understeered like crazy there.
Oh, Doug!
Hopefully David behind has a little bit of a battling to do against Yeschal, who's very quick and working his way up the field. Sounds like there's been some drama on the side of the MX-5s. Definitely was a little bit too deep there. Try not to hit the grass there and get the 1x. Very important. Getting it turned with the double shift down there, that's much better than before. Not bad. Let's stay concentrated. Look at the track ahead. One hour and 36 minutes to go. That's crazy.
The leader has just done a 137.22. The guy ahead's lap time is a 137.12. That last lap was a 137.47.
Andrew is still leading with ease. 2 seconds ahead. Just a matter of time before we hit the MX-5s. It's gonna make things very interesting. I'm really looking forward to it.
The guy behind's really new in. The gap's now 0.6.
I've gone a little bit deep there. As I've mentioned, it's gonna be very hard for me to keep in touch with the leaders, as they're both very, very quick. And David is now catching up to me behind, so I'm gonna be coming
just a couple.
under pressure from him as well.
Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits. That's a new fastest lap for Walker. 136.86. You've just done a 137.84.
I won't say what Jim just called you. What, me?
Our refueling window opens after 40 minutes and closes at about 1 hour 4 minutes.
Oh, pretty big dust cloud up from Daniel, so looks like he might have made a little bit of a mistake. Andrew is starting to open up a gap.
Fastest lap for Jan, 136.27.
9, just set the fastest lap. 36.27.
Treating myself to a heart rate monitor, so it's going to be interesting what it says after this. John, you're so laid back, that's going to be hilarious.
The leader has just done a 136.43. The lap time was at 137.07. You're reeling Merchant in. The gap is now 0.9.
Not sure what's going on with Daniel. He looks, maybe he got a slowdown penalty or something, because we cut the gap down by almost a second in the previous lap. But very nice to be in his draft range. Hopefully it helps us a little bit to create a little bit of a buffer to David behind.
There's an incident behind.
Incident behind, I'm not sure exactly who was involved. Could have been Yeshal. I see him dropping down the relative. Actually no, it's not him. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Did make a couple of mistakes in that section, and now David is right behind me again.
It looks like Jens.
Yeah, he's right behind me again. I might have to go defensive here for T1.
Britain's chicane. I'm quite glad you skipped that.
Yeah, that was a successful defense.
Good skip those chicanes for me.
Use all the track. Force them to find the gap.
I think Fleming must be skipping his chicanes. He's rocketing up behind us.
Ooh!
The gap behind is now.
I almost threw it all away there. That was sketch. That was sketch. I hit a little bit too much grass.
Lap for Jan, 136.07.
The car in P9, just set the fastest lap. 36.066.
Oh. I was deep there. That was a mistake. I need to concentrate with my braking markers. Nice to hear, Sylvie. By the way, apologies, chat. for the lack of comms, I've been super concentrated in trying not to bend this. Which series are you planning to race in C-Class, mate? Let us know. I might see you on track sometime.
The leader is running 36.543.
Andrew is absolutely flying at the front. I'm a little bit faster than David in T1.
Sorry, Ian.
There's an incident in Shell Oil's corner.
And we can start seeing the first sight of MX-5s in the relatives. You can see Ian Whitehead 16 seconds ahead.
That's a new fastest lap.
We gain about
136.00.
10 seconds on them per lap, so
Fancy seeing you in.
You as well.
we should be catching up to them quite soon. The MX-5s. For a first pass of their pack. Very excited for it, really excited to see how it goes. Really excited if maybe there's some opportunities that can be taken there. And we need to remember, of course, that David behind is gonna be waiting for any opportunity to try and overtake me if I get stuck behind some MX-5s, so we're gonna have to play it strategically. I'm running low 37s, it seems, which is really great, by the way. MX-5s are getting closer and closer.
Fastest lap for Jan, 135.88.
The car in P9 just set the fastest lap, 35.883.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Slower class car ahead.
Alright guys, time to get in the thick of it. Ian Whitehead is going to be the first MX-5 ahead of us.
Left side, clear left.
Clear. Right
Right.
side.
Clear right.
Clear.
Gives it forward down when you're
Right.
fast.
Clear right.
Clear. Left
Left
side.
side, clear left.
Clear on the left.
Oh. Bloody hell, that is fun. That is just so much fun. Ooh, it was tight. We definitely pushed there. But we managed to get around everyone there quite efficiently. We're gonna take Smith on the straight there.
Right
Right
side.
side. Right side's clear.
Clear.
So that should be no problem as such.
Slower class car ahead. The gap behind's increased to
No worries, mate. No
1.6
worries.
seconds. New fastest lap.
Steve
for
is
Jan,
next.
135.86.
Should be another relatively easy pass.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is
Did you just smack the
1.6
barrier, Damien?
seconds.
I got a meatball!
Oh no, Damien's got a meatball flag. Unbelievable. Looks like David got really held up. Oh, where are you going?
Right
Car
side.
right. Clear right.
Clear on the right.
Was a little bit confused there by Jensen for a moment, but we sorted it out. Clear passes all around. We're just missing the leader, which seems to be Damien, although he just said he got a meatball, so maybe he's actually sitting in the pits. Oh yeah. Okay, Fleming Jensen was actually the class leader for the MX-5s. Let's see where David is. 1.5 seconds behind. So the traffic really worked in our favor there. It really did. Oh, and that's my first big mistake there. We don't want to do that.
Just cut the track.
We don't want to be doing that. I was just checking some data on my screen and I lost half a second there. So we don't want to be doing that, guys. Must stay concentrated. But yeah, in general, I definitely felt that I got quite lucky with how it played out with the traffic. Looks like Alex, by the way, the highest rated driver in my field, is all the way at the back. I think he might have gotten a meatball flag early on, otherwise I couldn't explain how that is the case. That he's still all the way at the back. David is still very much chasing me, not threatening me too much, but looming in the background. Waiting for me to make a mistake that will allow him to close the gap. We're holding on to the last podium position here, so really want to try and hold it to the best of my ability. At the same time, we need to consider that there's still literally an hour and 20 minutes to go. So everything can happen, absolutely everything can happen. Let's just prioritize consistency and keeping
That was a 137.
things clean.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
If you're enjoying the stint so far, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please consider leaving a like if you're on YouTube. Consider following if you're on Twitch, guys. That really helps me.
Is now 1.6.
Oh, a little bit too much rotation there of that curb. Tires probably are not enjoying that. That was perfect using the whole track there.
Consider 37.289.
Which is actually very similar to the lap times that I've been running, so that's actually really nice to see. Whoo! Took a little bit of an off track there. We need to be careful not to do that too much. I need to be careful there. I did that again for 2 laps in a row.
In front is now
it's a little bit sketch there. If you take too much of the curb, the car tends to oversteer a bit. Ah, I love the flow of this track. So beautiful.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, I'm starting to gather a little bit too many off tracks there. I need to be careful. Little bit more brake needed coming into T1.
Sorry about the confusion.
track limits, watch those lines.
We're gonna hit the MX-5s again. Well,
come on, Dan, Andrew's getting away.
We have the host Damien Cross 5 seconds ahead.
I mean, I'm probably pushing harder than I need to because Alex is in the race.
Yeah. That was my fault. That's why I made my mistake, because I was pushing harder than I needed to. I was being chased by Fleming.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Okay, I think we're gonna have Damien on the straight.
I overlay scoreboard and just see Alex with 1635s, and nope, I'm not hitting that.
Left
Car left. Clear left.
Clear.
Thank you, Shane.
Ian Whitehead, 30 seconds ahead. Sorry, what was that? What?
I said you beat in final. It's quite good to watch the race from back here.
Let's not speak too soon. Let's see how it goes. I can tell you my tires didn't like that. I really had to brake a little bit harder there because I thought I was gonna miss the apex. Gap to David, 2.5 seconds. Let's keep working. Ooh, a little bit too much oversteer. What happened, by the way, Damien?
was under so much pressure from Fleming. It's his fault. Fleming's fault that I hit the tyre barrier.
I don't know you say that. There's at least 10 seconds between you two.
The gap to Merchant ahead is now.
Went a bit wide.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Yeah, that'll do it.
We're keeping Daniel in good sight, by the way. That's nice to see.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, he's gone a bit wide there. Not the best line from Daniel. Looks like...
Fastest lap for Jan, 1:35.80.
You got a slow car on the right.
Slow car on the right.
That was Code Brown.
That might have been John. Okay, this is interesting because we actually managed to catch up to Daniel. And now we're about to hit the field of MX-5s.
Seems to be missing a wheel.
What happened, John?
Just touched the grass in the corner.
Ian 4 seconds ahead.
I thought you must have clipped the back of me, but I've got no wins.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Nah, just me running trips.
This is gonna be interesting, guys. I think I'm gonna meet them
Well, I haven't seen a wheel anywhere, so...
in the downhill
I'm sure
section.
some boy in the crowd has nicked it.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Not sure if he's gonna leave me the space. Doesn't look like it. This is not good for me. We can take them on the straight.
Car right.
I've definitely lost a bunch of time there.
Only right. Right side's clear.
Okay, but it's all good. David behind definitely had a little bit more luck with the traffic there, although he's getting stuck behind them now.
Car left. Clear left. Clear.
That's Bergman as well done. We have Galliano now, 4.5 seconds. There was almost a bit of a close call there.
I think I found my wheel. It was underneath the middle of the car.
But David actually
Slower class car ahead.
gained quite a bit there. To try and get alongside him before the braking zone.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear. The leader just did a 36.238.
That's alright.
There's a car rejoining.
Oh, that's clean.
I feel like a rocket ship every time I go by Deanna.
John Davey again, 2 seconds ahead. Looks like he had a little bit of trouble.
The GT4 car feels like a rocket ship.
Nope.
Car on your left. Clear left.
He left us space. Thank you, John. But now David is only 0.3 behind. Oh, I braked at the right time, at the wrong time. Ooh, I was looking at my rear view mirror.
We'll catch him up.
Looks like David was perfect with the traffic there. He's all the way up against my rear bumper again, which is interesting. I'm really gonna have to concentrate here to try and re-establish a bit of a gap. Oh no, I'm going wide. That's not good. He kind of followed me though. I don't think I'll need to take
Come on, make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around. Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds.
Oh, I'm wide. That's
Slow
not good.
car ahead. This is the leader for their class.
Okay, time to concentrate. Okay, I did a bit better. The MX-5 class leader ahead.
Fastest lap for Jan, 135.74.
Car
On your
right.
right.
The car in
No.
Right side's clear.
Oh no.
35.741.
Keep it nice and tight.
Clear on the right.
Fuck.
Come on, don't let him get away. The gap in front is now 1.1 seconds.
Sorry about that, Fleming. My bad, man. Sorry. Fuck.
What happened? What happened?
It's okay. Shit happened.
My bad. Damien the Vulture.
Okay. Fortunately, we didn't.
I'm a hungry vulture.
Fortunately, we didn't ruin our race too much there. That could have definitely gone worse. I opened myself up a bit too much in that kink to the left. My car carried a bit too much momentum. I carried a bit too much momentum
E4.
and ended up door banging Fleming outside of the track. Fortunately, both of us managed to keep our cars under control and rejoin the track safely. So it's all good. The main issue is that David actually managed to overtake me. After half an hour of being ahead of him relatively comfortably, he is now ahead of us. So obviously that's all on me. We're gonna have to try and close the gap to him as much as possible again, but it's gonna be challenging. He's got the high ground now, and I don't have draft, so let's see how it goes. Hey Amarox buddy, how you doing? I'm good, I'm good. It's going well. Well, actually, it was going better until a moment ago. I'm currently running in P4. It's a 1 hour and 40 minutes endurance solo race, multi-class, so it's
That's your fastest lap. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
MX-5 and GT4 class. I was just running P3. I made a little bit of a mistake, nothing too big, but unfortunately I lost my position to David ahead after leading him for a while. Still over an hour to go. Everything can happen. Let's keep pushing.
We're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 1.2.
Yes, indeed. That is definitely the plan. To try and survive as well as possible. Although so far all the drivers around me have been very, very consistent as well. Let's just put as much pressure on David as possible. Yes, thanks buddy, I really appreciate it indeed. There's definitely no slouches in this community race. David ahead, 3.2k rated. That's also, I was actually very happy that I was able to keep him behind for as long as I did. And that we're able to stay with him. It would have been even better if we could have held on to the P3. I just had a little bit of a coming together with Fleming Jensen. If you're on YouTube, you can rewind the stream about 5 minutes ago and check out exactly what happened. So my fuel manager is telling me that I've got about 24 minutes of fuel left, which means that the first pit stop is probably gonna be in just under that. My plan is to pit as late as possible to have the shortest possible pit stop.
The gap ahead is now 1.7 seconds.
But something very interesting is happening here. David and Daniel, or David has caught up to Daniel and actually brought me closer to him as well, which is great. It would be good to see them battle. By all intents and purposes, if anything happens between the two of them, we can always try and benefit. And it looks like David is might be trying to make moves here, coming into the chicane. I'm not the fastest through that right-hander that we just passed. The battle is popping ahead. Hey Barry, how are you, mate?
Coming up on a slower car.
936.
It's going good. Whew, little bit of oversteer there. Let me just get past this MX-5 and then I'll give you a little bit of a sit rep.
That lap time was 1:37.37.
So I'm racing in a special event hosted by Damien Cross Racing. Shout out Damien Cross, check out his YouTube channel. And it's a 1 hour and 40 minute race with MX-5s and GT4s at Oulton Park. I mean, the MX-5 class, sorry, in the GT4 class, I started in P4. I overtook David, the car ahead of me, in lap 1 of the start. And I then went on to drive for about 30 minutes ahead of him in P3. I held the P3 for about half an hour, 35 minutes, until I had a minor incident with one of the MX-5s. Nothing serious, just a little bit of door banging, but we just took a brief trip through the grass, which allowed David, who's now ahead of me, to actually steal the P3 back from me, and now we're chasing him, and that's it. It's been actually a really nice race. There's still 1 hour to go exactly, 59 minutes to go.
The gap in front is now 0.9.
And despite the fact that we've been already driving for over 40 minutes, as you can see, the battle for P2 is absolutely raging.
That's a new fastest lap for Chan, 1:35.55.
With Daniel and David ahead of me, respectively, P2 and P3, and we're just battling for it here. This is my first 100-minute race. I would absolutely love to try and finish on the podium, but even a top half finish would be an absolutely beautiful result. Oh, I had not even noticed that Yeshal behind has massively been closing the gap to me. 2.5 seconds. And then we have Alex Keon, who actually, I think, had a meatball flag all the way at the beginning, who's catching up like crazy as well. Guys,
lap times are pretty consistent.
The GT4 field is closing in together.
Clear left. Clear left.
Clear.
Whoo, that was freaking close with the 3 wide.
Come on, just send it.
Really trying to put as much pressure as possible. That was Doug Vickers in P8, who we just lapped there. Oh,
Your approach left, clear left.
Clear on the left.
we took the P3 back, guys.
Nice one.
Left
Car
wide.
left. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
We took the P3 back, guys. That was a mistake from David there. As you can see, he went right straight at the chicane. And that means that we have the P3 again. And he fell all the way behind Yunus as well. So now I need to be careful with him, because he's been catching up to me like crazy.
Car left.
Yeah, Shal.
Clear left.
Clear on the left.
So
Back in third.
P3. You're the man. Stay on it.
back in third, guys. That was a big mistake from David Clasper there. Probably just a bit too late on the brakes.
Behind is now 1.3. Slower class car ahead.
Car on your
Left
left.
side.
Still
Still
there.
there.
Hold your line.
Still there.
Still there, hold
Clear
your line.
left.
Clear on the left.
That was not a great trade-off for me. Both Yeshal and David caught up to me there. We're gonna be holding defensive line.
The gap to Merchant ahead is increasing. It's now 4.2 seconds.
We're gonna try and push them into each other there. I had to try and get around Bergman there at the hairpin, because being stuck behind him just did not look like a good idea.
Car left. Clear left.
Clear.
Slower class car ahead.
Now I need to try and keep Yeshal and David behind as close to each other as possible. I need them to fight so that I can actually try and
Clear left. Clear left.
Clear.
get away from them as much as possible, because they're both quick. They're both very quick. 3.3k and 3.2k rated drivers. So I'm definitely, in my current position, holding this will definitely be a challenge. Little bit of oversteer there. I feel like it's just a matter of time before we come under heavy attack here from Yeshal, who's definitely carrying a lot of pace. Ooh, tires are starting to feel pretty buttery, I would say. We're gonna need to be a little bit careful here. In the meantime, Daniel is just pulling away.
That lap was a 137.15.
He has the benefit of our fight back here for P3 that allows him to pull away fairly easily from us. We're close to the MX-5 leader, Fleming Jensen.
Reel in, Merchant in. The gap is 3.9.
Last time around we had a little bit of a door bang with him when trying to overtake him.
Slower car ahead. This guy's the
So
class leader.
we're gonna need to be careful. He's also the class leader. We absolutely don't wanna ruin his race.
Defend your position. Don't let him through.
Yeshal is all over me at this point. Hopefully I can get around Fleming easily here.
Car left. Clear left.
Clear. The leader is running 36.116.
We're in our pit window, guys, but the goal is to not pit until the last moment.
P3.
Yeschel knows I'm slow through the next sector. So he's definitely gonna be looking for ways to get involved here. Indeed, he gets right up to my bumper there, but there's nowhere really to take the extra speed. He can, however, draft me here.
11 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, and I've messed up my line completely. He's gonna overtake me.
All right.
Still there, hold your line.
Just...
Still there.
Stay on the left.
Still there. Clear right. Clear
was just driving a little bit too much in my rear view mirror. Here comes Alex Keon as well. 6K rated drivers. He's definitely going to be a problem. I highly doubt we're gonna be able to keep him behind, but then again, if we let him go past...
On your right.
Still
Hold
there.
your line. Clear right.
Clear on the right.
Clear right.
Clear.
It's very likely that he's gonna be able to harass Yunus.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
So we can let them have their battle here. It's crazy how much Alex has recovered since his incident in lap 1. Absolutely crazy. But then again, we're talking about a 6K rated driver, an esports driver, so good for you, buddy. He can still win this race even though Andrew is 30 seconds up the field. Now I'd really like to see Alex try and take on
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeschel.
The gap is 1.3.
Just ignore him. He'll go away.
That should be good.
You guys taking tires? I am, yeah.
P5.
47 minutes to go, guys. Now we're back ahead of David again. David
Pulling away from the guy behind.
has
Gap's
definitely
down.
been my main opponent here in this race today. Looks like Alex is gonna be overtaking Yeschel on the straight, which means they're probably not gonna be losing too much time to each other, which is not good for me. Alex is gonna go on to catch up with Daniel in P2 most likely. So let's keep our eyes open for that.
5 laps of fuel left. New fastest lap for you. The
That
car
lap time
behind
was
you pitting.
1:36.65. That's your quickest lap in this session. The gap to Jens ahead is increasing. It's now 1.6.
Looks like David decided to pit. So the pressure from behind is going to be alleviated. I'm not sure why he's already decided to go in. I think he wants to maybe try and undercut me. But if I pit as late as possible, in theory, he shouldn't be able to undercut me. Oh, I made a mistake there. The mistakes are starting to add on now. It has been an hour since I've been driving, so I definitely am starting to struggle a little bit with my concentration. I'm also extremely warm at the moment. I am literally sweating.
That was fun, mate.
Slower car ahead. This is their class leader.
Damien ahead. Class leader. Let's not mess up his race.
Gone off.
Car in front has gone off.
Car left.
Looks like
You're on the left.
looks like Yeshal made a mistake. Alex has already overtaken Daniel. There's gonna be a decision that I will need to make soon when I pit stop, and that decision is whether or not to change my tires.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
In theory, it shouldn't be necessary.
That was 137.19.
Oh, that might be a big slowdown penalty.
Will be more than
Fortunately
about 20
not.
minutes.
But as Alex advised us earlier, it should be mostly done by feel, so if they feel
2.2
bad,
seconds.
then changing them might be worth it. But otherwise, it is not a necessity, and I definitely don't want to stop twice. So we'll have to see. What we do. I probably want to take tires. I think they're feeling alright.
The leader is running 36.433.
Grip still feels pretty good. Battle ahead, by the way.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Between
Fastest lap for
Yeshal and Daniel.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 35.3.
They're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, box this lap.
We're gonna be forced to pit stop in this lap. As such, fulfilling our strategy to pit stop as late as possible in the race. We're gonna have just enough fuel to finish the lap
P5.
and to ask for more. I think the 2 drivers ahead of me will also go in.
Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Gotcha, Jim. Yeah, I'm not sure if Yeshel and Daniel already
Don't forget to pit for more
Sorry guys,
fuel.
I'm running away.
already pitted, but I don't think so. Oh, it looks like they might have.
Engage the limiter. Box in 4, 3,
Pit box in
2,
5, 3,
1.
2, 1.
Box now.
Right here.
All right. So Daniel and Yunus must have already pitted because they're going for an extra lap. Neil is closing in the gap, so he's 6 seconds behind now. So Neil is gonna be, it's gonna be battle for P6 with Neil when we come out. Looks like we're gonna need 60
Okay, go.
leaders. So David is coming back. And let's see whether his strategy actually worked. And it looks like it did.
Car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors.
And there he is.
The leader's
The
pitting
leader,
now.
Walker, is pitting.
Fair play. Fair play, David. He managed to undercut
The
me.
leader's pitting now.
Because he was behind me when he pitted. And he managed to overtake me while I was pitting. By a very narrow margin. So he must have been running some very solid laps in clean air. And then I think that
The
Yeshal
leader's pitting now.
and Daniel are probably going to be pitting in this lap as well. If I had to guess. There's a chance that Neil might pit in this lap as well, unless he already pitted earlier too, I'm not sure.
You're coming up on a slower car. There's a car rejoining in front.
Yeah,
Pickup
looks
in
like
front is now 1.3.
Neil is pitting, so
6th place.
so it looks like I like
Car
Right
right.
side. Clear right.
Clear.
yeah, okay. No, Neil only overtook us while we were pitting because he hadn't pitted yet. So that's fine, we took that position back. So actually,
The leader's pitting now.
the only one that actually overtook me was David. So we lost the P5, we're in P6 now. 36 minutes left.
Walker is now in the lead.
Looks like the other guys were better at fuel saving than I was, because many of them managed to pit one lap after I did. And I pit actually in the last lap that I could have pitted in, because if I would have gone around one more time, I wouldn't have had enough fuel. I think that's wrong. I think we're in P6. Back in the battle with David and Daniel for P3. as Alex Cowan and
Slower car ahead. He's the
Andrew
fast leader for these
Walker
guys.
and Yeshel, the 3 highest rated guys on our grid, are basically battling it for the podium positions. We're gonna stay behind Damien here. This is gonna be way too sketchy to try anything else. Just a little bit of bad luck there with the traffic.
Left side. Clear left.
Clear on the left. Car 15 is now leading.
I think that's Andrew. Oh, I'm going deep. That was a mistake. Oh, I might be P5 because I think Alex is behind me again.
You're in 5th.
You've just done a 137.92.
Right, so we actually managed to overtake Alex Cowan during his pit stop. That's why we're back in P5. The issue is that Alex is 6K rated, so
Gap in front is increasing. It's now.
even though he's 20 seconds behind, he has more than enough time to catch up with me. So this is gonna be a race against time for now. The only thing that we have to hope for is that, I guess, that he makes a mistake.
Correct.
Otherwise, we're pretty much a sitting duck. There are 2 MX-5s between myself and him.
No time to be talking about people's love lives.
That's another mistake.
I'm toast. I'm toast. I am in the pit. And I'm toast.
What happened?
There wasn't a curb where I thought there was a curb, and so my car went into a wall.
Looks like Damien, leader of MX-5.
They seen you run out of talent demo.
Oh, and we're wide. Oh, the mistakes are really starting to...
Just
I've
have
got
a
about 10 minutes to
train.
go. I will come out again. I'll come out again, but I'm doing well now.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't
are
want to
really
penalty.
starting to come together.
You gotta finish it out.
As David and Daniel are now almost 5 seconds clear.
Track limits.
The leader just did a 38.098.
Caught me in the worst place possible.
The gap ahead is now 4.2. P5.
Still P5, but the gap behind is only 16 seconds.
Coming up on a slower class car.
This should be an easy overtake of John Davey. John 74.
Right
Car up
side,
your right.
clear.
I think the only hope for me to progress here is for Daniel Merchant and David Clasper ahead to battle and maybe have a little bit of drama.
That was a 137.73.
Otherwise, I highly doubt I will be able to do much to gain more positions.
Slower class car ahead. Car right. Right side's clear.
And they are indeed side by side, going through the kink there. Oh. This could be interesting. Let's see how that battle goes.
Getting closer. The gap's now 15 seconds.
David is really trying to get that P3. They're going side by side into the chicane. Alex Cowan 15 seconds behind. He's catching me at the rate of 1.5 seconds a lap. That means that in about 7.5 laps, he should be able to strike against me. So we need to be ready for that, as there are still at least 15 laps to go.
The gap in front is now 3.3 seconds.
We are gaining on the guys ahead, though. We gained 1.5 seconds on each in the previous lap, and they're currently battling in the midst of the MX-5 pack. So, although they literally managed,
Slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other.
they literally managed, both GT4s managed to overtake these MX-5s. Oh no, they're fighting. I can't go anywhere.
Car left. Clear left.
Clear.
Left side. Clear left.
Clear on the left. Car
Left side. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
Ah, that did not work in my favor. That did not work in my favor. David, is he going in? I'm not sure what he's going in for.
Like this. Keep doing it. P4.
I heard that there was an incident ahead earlier. It could have been him. Maybe he hit one of the blocks at the chicane. And maybe his steering was sideways. What happened, David?
A tryout.
Yeah. Sounds like he's picking up new tires. Or maybe he hit a tire barrier and his steering is sideways. I'm not 100% sure. But that's good for us, because actually now we're back in... what is it? P4. So if you've just joined us, I've been swinging around in between P3 and P6 during this 100-minute race. And also, if you've just joined us, there's still 25 minutes to go, and it's actually going very well so far. We even held on to P3 for like quite a while, for maybe even like 40 minutes at the beginning of the race.
The main reason that there isn't is that I'm currently P7. Out of 7. I've still got another 5 minutes in the pit, so I'm going to be well off. I'm still going to come out.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Yeah, I see you lot are all quite close on track. I can't wait to watch your screens back.
I made a stupid mistake in Shell.
Alright, let's see how Alex is doing behind. 11 seconds. Gained another 0.5 in the previous lap. This man is just really one of the quickest guys I have the pleasure to race against on a monthly basis.
The gap to Merchant in front is now 5.0
David
seconds.
fell all the way down to P7.
It's set to the Oulton light, I think.
I'm thinking that he must have hit the tire barrier at the chicane.
I'm in the pits, mate.
Oh. Tires are starting to feel a bit shady.
The scariest things are bright orange MX-5.
I decided to not change my this set of tires in my previous pit stop, as I don't think it's necessary to spend that time doing that. I prefer to save that time, put it back on track, but hopefully I don't regret it. 20 minutes to go, guys. 20 minutes to go of a 1 hour and 40 minute race.
Thank you.
Used a bit too much of the ABS there.
Running 36.428.
And Alex is closing in on us like a heat-seeking missile. Like an absolute missile. 9 seconds.
Last lap time was at 1:37.49. Sector 1 is 2.2 seconds off the pace.
And as always, guys, I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you're enjoying the stream, you're on YouTube, please consider leaving a like. If you're on Twitch, consider dropping a follow, guys.
Keep it within the track limits.
We're getting close to the MX-5 leader, Fleming Jensen. We had a minor incident with him earlier, which was actually, let's say, the only smudge on my race here today. But it was nothing big, nothing significant. It just caused us to take a little bit of a trip to the grass, but nothing too much. Let's try and get around them safely. Really don't want to ruin the leader's race.
Left. Clear left. Clear.
Ooh, he could have given me a little bit more space, not gonna lie. But we're good.
car leaving the pit lane. The gap to Merchant ahead is increasing. It's now 6.6.
Woo!
Car left. Clear left.
Sorry.
Jan is getting closer. The gap is now 7.6 seconds.
I was thinking, you know, nothing has happened for a while.
Well, I mean, that's on you at that point.
I was close. He was coming out of the pits. Obviously couldn't really see me. Spotter won't really tell him that I'm there, so... But it's all good, we got around them. No harm done. The man in P3, Daniel Merchant, 7 seconds ahead. It's been a good day so far for the 2.6k rated driver. He's been holding on to that P3 very well.
Sorry.
P4. Your lap time was 1:38.20.
When Alex comes through, we're probably just gonna let him through because... I mean, he just cut a 20-second gap in like 15 minutes. And I don't really think there's any point in trying to race him. If anything, it's better for me
Sorry about that, Ian.
to let him go and see if he can cause Daniel ahead some sorrow. And then maybe we can take advantage of that if anything happens. Bit wide there.
Minutes left. Coming up on a slower class car.
Woo! Rear tires got a bit lit up there.
Left side, clear left.
Clear.
was a 137.69. Jan, it's closing you down. The gap has come down to 2.8. Incident in Knickerbrook.
Okay, incident in Knickerbrook. That's interesting. Looks like there are some tire marks on the grass. Think somebody went wide, but I think it's probably one of the MX-5s. We're pulling up on a group of 3 MX-5s. P2.
You've been going off-road?
Yes, Charles in P2 is having to say sorry to someone. So that's interesting.
The next car is Merchant.
Not sure what happened there. But we're coming up on a big group of MX-5s, P2 through to P4.
Track limits.
And it takes about 10 we gain about 10 seconds on them per lap, so I should be catching up with them in about a lap and a half. "11 minutes to go, guys." Cannot believe I've been driving for an hour and a half straight. It's actually very tiring. It's my first time, but I'm enjoying it a lot. It's been fun and I've actually been very consistent. Alex behind is only 0.8.
Coming up on a slower class car.
He's close. There's gonna be no point fighting him. He's way too fast.
Car left. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
All the cool kids get a drive-through penalty, right?
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Time to get defensive, mate. They're quicker than us entering Shell Oil's corner.
Mate, he's quicker than me everywhere. And okay, we've
tested out all the features.
Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you.
I've got to get my money's worth, mate.
got you, Jim. It should be an easy pass here out on the straight. Oh,
right.
Oh.
Clear right, car, clear right. Clear on the right.
Oh no, no, not like this, not like this. Oh.
Got wheel damage.
That's not good. So Alex managed to overtake me.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Jam.
Okay, that sucks.
By the stewards for repairs.
That absolutely sucks. I carried a bit too much speed around around one of the two MX-5s, and unfortunately,
Out the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
unfortunately, we just could not keep the car clean for the full 100 minutes. A small lapse of concentration has caused me to go completely straight into the wall as I was trying to go around those MX-5s. That was totally my fault, but there should be one fast repair. So I should be able to use that fast repair and come out back on track ahead of Neil Todd and retain my P5.
Watch your speed. Box in. 4, 3,
Pit box in.
2,
5, 3,
1.
Please tell me there's a fast repair.
Now.
right here.
No fast repair? No. We don't have fast repairs, so we're gonna be fixing the car for I'm not even sure how long. Neil overtook me, David is gonna overtook me as well, and unfortunately guys, the Oulton is going to be ending in not a great way here, guys. I think we are just gonna be finishing ahead of the guys who DNF'd, Doug and Aaron, due to a very, very stupid mistake.
Move it, move it.
That's really a pity, guys. We threw away 2 positions
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
with that incident, unfortunately. That's really, really a shame. Oh,
We got the black flag. You have to drive through the pit without stopping.
oh no. It's all going downhill now. I think I might have cut the line. So we have a drive-through penalty, but it doesn't really matter because in any case, I'm last beyond the 2 cars who DNF'd.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty. Blue flag.
So let's serve this drive-through. That really is a shame. What a pity! What a pity to end the race like this.
Blue flag. Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in. 4, 3,
Pit box in.
2,
5, 3,
1.
2, 1.
Box now.
Right here.
Let me know your thoughts about the incident, guys. What I could have done better. I think I just had to slow down a little bit more
Traffic behind.
going around that
Slow
MX-5.
car, left
Car on your
side.
left.
Clear left.
Clear.
Car
Car
right. Right side's clear.
clear.
Ah, that's rough, guys. That is rough. That is a hard pill to swallow. I also made such a stupid mistake
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Nice and smooth. Don't overdrive the car.
after negotiating traffic so well for the whole race, for the full hour and a half. I really bottled it there. I really bottled that P5. But it was indeed like a lapse of concentration and just like a bad decision making in a split second.
P7.
At least I didn't murder anybody else. And once you start sliding on the grass here, there's really nowhere else you can go, so... That's a shame, but it's all good experience. I really,
Just cut the track.
really enjoyed this experience of driving for 1 hour and 40 minutes straight. Ooh. At this point, I just want to finish the race, and then probably Damien is gonna be doing a bit of like an incident reel, incident review type thing on his stream, so I might go and check that out.
Slower class car ahead. He's their class leader.
After the race, and I would urge you to do the same, guys. Let's see.
Car left. Clear left.
Clear.
Oh, that is too wide. That will be a slowdown.
Track limits. Keep in between the lines. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
One hour and a half of driving is definitely taking a toll on my left knee.
The leader is running 56.357.
Oh, and now it's just mistake after mistake.
Flag. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Right
On your right. Right side's clear.
Clear on the right.
We're gonna let Alex through.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Slower class car ahead.
White flag. Stay smooth. Left
On your
side.
left. Clear left.
Clear.
It literally looks like
Last lap.
Alex has managed to snatch the P3 right at the beginning of the final lap. Which is what a drive from him, considering his early meatball flag.
Get involved in that battle. Oh my god, it's so close.
Is he gonna be able to do it?
Car on your
side.
left.
Clear left.
Clear on the left.
Doug Vickers behind me, who's actually the driver right behind me, standings wise. But again,
That's 2 minutes left.
cannot believe the white flag is out after an hour and 40
Guy in
minutes.
front is Todd.
And I cannot believe that, so very unfortunately,
What a race for P2.
There's an incident in Old Hall. We think it might be Walker.
This car can't do donuts and it makes me sad.
There's an incident ahead.
There's an
no
incident
way!
Nearly.
Go right.
Looks like it's Merchant. Incident in Denton.
No way!
I'm happy about it, but I'm pretty sure I killed a GT4 and
Seventh
MX-5.
position. That's it.
Or
We're
fired or
done.
whoever that was.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
I think Baruch might be talking about me in the incident that we
Great
had.
job. You did really well.
Get out of here.
That was Daniel facing the wrong way around all the way at the end of the race. I think he came together with Alex. Damn, Alex and Daniel, what happened there, guys? Let's try and figure out if what an absolutely crazy race. I can't believe that's over.
Thank you, Damien. That was very nice.
There's an incident ahead.
Yeah, all right, Doug. I hope you have a good race, man. Congratulations to the winners, Andrew and Fleming. Absolute dominance today from both of them. Really, really good. Well done, guys.
We made one big mistake and we paid for it very, very much.
Well done, Fleming.
John, I love the fact you've got the logo on your car. Nice work.
Has to be done.
Well, also,
So this
Yeah, it's got Old Ton written on his bonnet.
this race started on a
have you
high,
not seen my car?
unfortunately finished on a low,
Only for the back. Where are you?
but I'm still very happy to have this experience to drive for an hour and 40 minutes.
Metcode as well, and I might play score a bit too much.
90% of the race was still very positive, and it was literally one
Hey, Damien,
one
let's hear your
mistake
opinion.
that
Flat.
completely screwed me over there. Let's see if we can find it again. Hey Andrew, I bottled it, man. Let me show you. I just got a little bit. Yeah, I just hit some grass as I was trying to get around one of the
Nice, I see it now.
GT, one of the MX-5s. This is when I was still running P4. Yeah, so it happened at this lap. Yeah, this is what happened. So I wanted to get around Baruch here. And yeah, I guess I really wanted to try and not collect him here, but as I came around, I saw him opening up a little bit to the right or to the left.
Damien, I just want to say thank you for hosting this. Hopefully you
I
can
thought-
decide to do something like this more often. But no, massive thank you for hosting this. Really enjoyed it.
Cheers, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the idea, I guess, is to have this as a rolling annual thing. So a week or two after the Daytona next year, hopefully we'll do it again. Same 6 classes, but hopefully more awareness, more people coming along. We can fit 40 people on this track, so it'd be really, really good. The next thing on my community racing will be in May, so look out for that. You may have seen it if you go to the Discord. That's
I couldn't keep the car under control.
Celebration of Porsche 911 in its 3 different guises on iRacing. So we've got the Porsche Cup car, the Porsche GT3 911, and an RSR.
I could not keep it under control, unfortunately.
Having some fun around Virginia. So that's in May. Keep an eye out for that.
I'm most certainly keeping an eye out for that. And yeah.
He opened up a little bit too much.
Thank you, Damien. This is awesome.
Thanks, buddy. Had so much fun. And well done to everybody. It was really, really good race.
Now, everywhere.
Yeah, but I have to live with the guilt and the shame.
Well, we all have to live with the shame of Fleming starting from the pits, still dominating.
Explain. Cheers, Damien.
Yeah. Andrew, that really sucks, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that GT4 I killed.
I think I'm not...
Yeah, I'm going to have to skip through all the incidents so anybody watching along on screen can have a look. So hopefully we'll see that amongst other things, but there's plenty that happened in this race.
Are you doing that on your stream, Damien?
Yes, man, but going to unless you're already doing it, buddy.
Alright, guys. I'm going to stop the stream.
Are you still on stream now?
Yeah, still on stream.
Alright.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, Damien. I'm going to bring some people to your stream. Hopefully we can have some laughs looking at some incidents, including mine. Alright, guys. Let's head over
Brilliant, mate. I'll
to...
just give it a few moments then, wait for you guys to come across, and then we'll have a look.
Guys, I'm going to end the stream here because I really want to watch the incident reel from Damien's perspective. Also to support him and to support this nice event and all the effort that he put into hosting this. Let's head over to YouTube, Damien Cross Racing. Let's check out his stream. Let's go through the incidents. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, and hopefully I'll see you over there in the chat. See you guys.